Welcome to 2K Sports. We've got live NBA basketball headed your way on this fine Wednesday afternoon. And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. And Raleigh with possession here. Pass to Doncic. Shoots over Caruso. And it's Doncic missing.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Stolen by Caruso. By himself.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Now here's Caruso. And George with the jam.
And PG just springing to the rim.
From deep. The offensive rebound. Out to James. Over George. Rejected by George. And a foul call. Looks like he had a clear path to the basket. They'll get one free throw.
A true two-way player in the NBA gives you so much on both ends, so you get all-star value offensively and defensively.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. O'Neal with it. Guarded now by George. Back to O'Neal. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Here's George. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Ooh, it's stolen away. Pass to Doncic. They need this. He drains out one after two misses. Now 1 for 3.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the three. Needs to keep doing this now.
Now Turner. There's a screen by Turner. Here's McGrady. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that. It's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop.
And George's guys encourage him to just fire away. They know he's lethal from there.
And that one's good. James.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Caruso. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's McGrady. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Now here's George. 5 points in the game. James with the block.
Big-time swat LeBron James making his presence felt.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. The three ball. And once again, off the mark by Raleigh.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And the defense recognizing that Turner can make this shot, which is why he gets fouled.
It's his first trip to the line. And so Turner nails them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and stay out of the way.
Wow.
sometimes LeBron just likes to take it all out on the rim, that time on display.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with the detailed interior attack.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
And so it's New York.
And run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on. This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Blocked! And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. Here's Jordan. Pass to Williams. And there's the screen. Goes up at the elbow. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Ball. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Raleigh. Trailing by 10. Gobert with it. Here's Jefferson. Just 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. And Raleigh hits again from deep.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
They get the rebound. Here's Olajuwon. Oh, misses the dunk.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Here's Ball. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
Well, they've shown both effort and will to get back into this one, but can they finish this one off? Can't let up now.
Pass to Jordan. Here's Williams. And he gets it to go from the high post. Williams has got his first 2 points.
And I like when Williams works in these mid-range areas. I mean, such an impressive score.
Ball right side. From the arc. No luck on that one. New York leading by 7. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And Chandler's so good at using his height to see over the top of the defense to deliver.
1:46 left in the second quarter. And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Honestly, I don't know how he pulled that off.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And that one falls for Ball.
And Lonzo Ball, we know, prefers to set up his teammates and also play stifling defense. What we'd love to see is more consistency in scoring the ball.
Here's Bogut. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Well, Rudy loves erasing shots. Every chance he gets, he'll take a swipe at you. And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And once again, off the mark by Raleigh.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
New York shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. And so he hits both.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. New York shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. .50 seconds left in the second. Here's Bogut. And the layup is good. Bogut's got his second basket of the game.
Tough to match up with Bogut, especially his size and that soft touch.
A power finish there as he breaks out the tomahawk.
You could feel. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Inside. The three from Ball. And it's New York with a rebound. Here's Anderson. And that one is hammered home.
Well, they're clicking on all cylinders right now, beginning to pull away.
Their game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Oh, hits the outside fadeaway. Anderson's gotten 4 this quarter.
No one there to contest. Didn't really need the fade. You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And that one falls for Ball. And he's good on the second. And he makes all 3. George for 3. And no good. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And there's the drive. And George with the jam.
Paul George just quick and smooth that time coming down the lane.
Here's James on the wing. To the paint. Here's Doncic. Misses the jumper. New York leading by 18. To the middle. Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk. Doncic outside. Pass to George. Fires the 3. Tipped. In transition. Here's O'Neal. Oh, they get a hand on it. From deep, here's Doncic. And it's New York with a rebound. To the left side wing. Down low. It's stolen by James. The pull-up J. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. George has got his first basket. And it's Caruso with the ball for New York. Pass to McGrady. Screen by O'Neal. A little mid-range shot is up. It's hauled in by Fall. And we're about 1.5 minutes in the second half. Misses from close range. New York leading by 18. Outside O'Neal. The ball's knocked loose. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George. The dive for the ball. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. Here's McGrady. And too long on the shot. Doncic with it. Turner covering. The Luka 3. Money.
Using that change of pace off the dribble, Doncic gets the shots he wants.
In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Here's George. And George with the jam.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Here's Caruso. It's hauled in by Fall. It's been a devastating night for them. Nothing has come easy, Grant.
Nothing indeed. Even when they've tried to make adjustments, it just hasn't worked.
Here's Duncan. Drops in the layup for 2.
Well, in that area of the floor, that's where Tim Duncan really shines. He knows how to take care of business from there.
Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Doncic deciding where to go with it. Pass to Fall. Intercepted. Here we go. Poke loose. James with the ball. Guarded now by George. Here's Duncan. The shot's good on the assist by James. Duncan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And James, another dime that gets dropped. Someone that just loves involving his teammates.
To the inside. Here's Turner. Caruso outside. Puts up a three. Connects from downtown. Caruso's got 10 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. And the shot goes.
He means business. Unlikely to be.
Ball outside. Lets it go from deep.
Bogut knows his role so well and is always in good defensive position. Good block there.
New York leading by 21. Ball left side. Pass to Turner. Here's Ball. Plenty of space. Baseline jumper right on the money. And New York has possession. And there's the call on. Here's Bogut. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And New York leads by 21.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Nice physical play by Turner, getting to the stripe.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for New York.
They've been slippery getting into the lane all game long, putting that help defense to the test.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
Bogut. And it's Kirilenko with a rebound. To the middle. Here's Ayton. Deflected. And he recovers it. There's Ball with a three. Gets the three to fall. Ball's got 5 points in the quarter.
Not at all a bad passer for a center. Ayton with the feed.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter.
Now you have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
Turner. It's deflected. To the wing, right side. A nice shot by Spates.
Well, defensively, not the kind of shot you'll want to give up to Mo Spates. You got to force him to put the ball down on the floor and make him earn the points.
Ball looks over the floor. From the elbow. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Away team. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Tipped away. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
O'Neal misses.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Here's Ayton. He can't get that one to fall. And George with some nice D. Here's Jefferson. Knocks down the long J.
Got to be a little bit more aggressive defending him from that range. He can be dangerous.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Turner in the high post. Clock at 6. Solid as a rock from 20 feet out.
The way they dominated, They earned the dub tonight.
Now, these nights last a long time when you just go out there and you outwork your opponent. You know that that's going to pay dividends. Tonight it's going to come in a win.
And an intentional foul right there.
Man, you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for your home team, Tracy McGrady.
Both shots good from the strike. Ball outside. Here's Kirilenko. It's rebounded by George.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Caruso. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Puts up a deep three, and it's New York with a rebound. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Andre Kirilenko. That's his fourth personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for your home team, Shaquille.
Good on both. There's 14 seconds left in the game. Here's Jefferson. And it falls all over the rim and in.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot again. His teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
Well, a careless foul. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws. And he's good on the first of 3. And he sinks the second. And he nails the third. Now here's Ball. Misses there. So New York wins it, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.